Hi, hello, and namaste. Good evening. Welcome to Reverie Spa. Do you have an appointment today, or are you just stopping in? Wonderful. In that case, would you like me to tell you a little bit about kind of our services here, or are you kind of familiar with the process? What kind of massages we offer, that kind of thing. Got it. So you're really just you just see us online then. Perfect. I knew those advertisements would be a good investment. Well, we are absolutely delighted to have you today. Reverie Spa specializes in a few different types of massage therapy, as well as different energy healing sessions, Reiki massage, and various kind of sessions, activities to refresh the system and really bring that energy back into your life. Our most popular service is by far the Indian-inspired head massage. We find that people really seem to get results from that experience, be it for relaxation purposes, for stress relieving purposes, or if you're feeling a little bit congested, you've got a headache, persistent migraines, head massage can be an excellent way to bring that blood flow back to the system, clear out some of those toxins, and just provide that soft reset for the sinus head area. Of course, we also offer some more typical massage services as well. We have Swedish massage available in 30 and 60-minute time limits, and foot massage, leg massage. We have kind of the typical back, shoulder massage available, as well as a variety of skin treatments. And as of course I mentioned, we have the Reiki-inspired sessions, the energy healing sessions, and the crystal therapy sessions. Do any of these sound interesting to you? I can go into a little bit more detail about anything that you might be kind of drawn towards in terms of something that might be attractive to you. Sure. Yeah, well, as I said, the head massage, Indian-inspired, very popular in kind of the Middle Eastern and Southeast Asian regions. And that's really where it originated from. It's been practiced for many, many centuries, many, many hundreds of years, and used for relaxation, used for its medicinal purposes, and used kind of for its toxin clearing attributes. When we say toxins in massage, what we're really talking about is kind of those leftover chemical signatures, leftover hormones that build up in the body when the lymph node system, the lymphatic system rather, isn't really doing what it's supposed to. Through massage, physical, chemical stimulation with some of the oils that we use, we can reduce the inflammation surrounding the lymphatic system and really start to physically stimulate it to begin doing its job. And certainly helps to provide that kind of warm, fuzzy, relaxing sensation that our clients really seem to enjoy. Does that sound like something that could be attractive to you? Perfect. Alright, in that case, we will get started with the Indian head massage. Now, first things first, something that we always like to do here at Reverie Spa is to just burn a little bit of sage and kind of clear the energy in the room. White sage is, of course, known for its kind of healing and restorative properties, but you might not know this. It is also wonderful for its antimicrobial and antibacterial properties. It's kind of a natural purifier and makes the air a little bit healthier to breathe, has a wonderful scent to it, and it just provides that little bit of relaxation and refreshment that our clients, and now yourself, really will enjoy, okay? Perfect. Let me grab that really quick. Now we just use matches here because we find them to be a little bit longer lasting than traditional lighters, and they also make a wonderful sound. So, just grab one of these. Alrighty. And we'll just allow this to kind of loosely populate the airspace and purify the energy of the space that we're in. It's got a wonderful, very refreshing smell. Perfect. Alrighty. Now that the air is nice and saged and the space feels a lot cleaner than it did, didn't it? Doesn't it? Wonderful. Let's get started with the head massage, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is just take this towel and put it around the back of your neck to protect from any unwanted oil, or we'll see in a moment, spray from dripping onto your shirt. That's a very nice shirt. Obviously we would like to preserve it so that you don't have to change as soon as you leave our fine facility, okay? Perfect. I'll just drape this around you. Good. Excellent. So we're going to start off with a sea mineral spray for your hair. Sea minerals are well known for its kind of revivifying effect, and it's going to encourage that follicle growth. It's going to refresh the skin without kind of that feeling of being too oily, okay? Sea mineral spray is also just a very refreshing bit of serum, and it really just helps to refresh the senses, as it were, okay? Perfect. So if you will close your eyes for me, please. Perfect. This also has the added bonus of allowing my hands to kind of move throughout your scalp a little bit easier. So we can kind of accomplish multiple things all in one go. Now I'm going to start by just kind of very loosely moving the fingers throughout the scalp, kind of get a feel for the texture of your hair, the shape of the head, and if I'm feeling any muscle tension or any tension throughout the scalp, that's where I'll kind of be focusing my efforts, okay? Perfect. Alrighty, let's just start by moving the thumbs along the temples very, very gently, just to kind of loosen those muscles and really start to encourage a little bit of blood flow, okay? Perfect. This is also great if you have a little bit of a headache or migraine. Massaging the temples, not too hard, really helps to stimulate the production of chemicals in the body, which can help to reduce inflammation and help to relieve some of those side effects, okay? or the effects of the migraine, rather. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm just going to be using kind of the palm of my hand to really start to work around the scalp. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to turn you around if that's all right, so I can really start to work on the back of the head, okay? Perfect. So let's get you turned around. Wonderful. Now I can really start to just kind of begin to work a little bit of the back of the head, especially towards the top of the neck and the muscles kind of associated with that area. So just working around kind of where the spine enters into the skull. This point is crucial in a lot of different massage techniques, energy healing techniques. It's a bioelectric focal point, because obviously the body is just absolutely filled with electrical signals and impulses, all of them heading to the brain to be processed as sensations and different sensory information. The base of the skull, I'm just working on either side of the neck now. The base of the skull is really where the spinal cord enters into the skull and connects with the brain. So, massaging this point, helping to relieve any blockages that are there, really helps to refresh the body, okay? Perfect. Just again on either side. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of what's called like stripping, which is where I'm going to take my hand just in this kind of C shape. I'm just going to be running it up and down the neck with the intent of really starting to work those muscles and make them expel any of that built-up toxins that we were discussing, any of those built-up chemicals that need to be expunged from the body, and really starting to work that lymphatic system. The lymph nodes in our neck tend to be used or worked by the body quite a bit. This little bit of physical stimulation really helps to refresh them and kind of reset them. Massage can be an excellent way to kind of prevent the lymphatic system from coming under any undue stress and just providing it a little bit of relief. Wonderful. I'm going to be reaching under, just kind of working underneath the jaw, kind of to the side where we have some of those muscles. The jaw is obviously one of the most used muscle groups in the body. After all, we use it when we're talking, when we're chewing, even often when, we're breathing or just kind of sitting there, maybe trying to work the jaw, anything like that. And muscle groups can become quite tight, which might lead to that feeling of tension in the head, if that makes any sense. You really want to make sure that we're loosening up the muscle groups and allowing them to release those toxins, but also providing a modicum of relief to the body. Holding that much tension, holding that much stress in any part of the body is not going to allow for a healthy and positive experience. So, if we're constantly very tense, very tight. We're going to be a lot more stressed, and we're going to have perhaps a much less fun time in life than we should. Alright, now I'm just kind of working the scalp again, increasing that blood flow to the brain, really just ensuring that the sea mineral serum has been worked down to the base of the scalp, where it's going to be absorbed by the skin and really put to work. Refreshing, revivifying the nerves, the skin in that area. Alrighty, now we're going to move down more towards the neck and shoulder, okay? So I'm just going to unbutton your shirt, if that's okay. Unbutton it just so that I can kind of reach under for massaging the trapezius and shoulder muscles, if that's alright. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Now we're going to switch over to, here we are, some sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is wonderful for its anti-inflammatory, moisturizing effects, and it's a very sensory appealing oil that is refreshing to use. Everything that we're doing is designed to just offer that quick reset to the nervous system, the sensory system, and really just encourage the body to resume all normal activities and get back into the normal swing of things. I'm just using a very sheer layer on my hands. Just a few drops really goes a long way. This also obviously helps to decrease the amount of friction between my hands and your skin, such that, we're not causing any undue redness or, friction on the skin, which might not be harmful, but could be a little bit uncomfortable for you. So this really helps to mitigate that, and of course, just to offer a more pleasant spa experience for you, okay? Perfect. So, again, using that C technique. Perfect. And at the same time as I'm doing that, just kind of working the muscles down near the spine, more towards the base of the neck and the middle of the neck. Just helping to really start to work those muscles, increase blood flow. Same thing that we've been doing this whole time, okay? Perfect. Alright. I see that you are looking quite relaxed at the moment, which is of course always the goal. Let's start massaging the trapezius on either side, okay? That's just more of a kind of a scrunching. Scrunching is a fun word, but the most appropriate for this context, scrunching motion. Perfect. Alrighty. And now just kind of working the shoulder muscles and the muscles along the top of the shoulder blades. Alright. You weren't too tense in this area, but definitely more tense than you should be, okay? Holding that stress in the neck and the shoulders. Obviously that's kind of where we typically think of holding stress in the body, but it doesn't necessarily, it can have quite adverse health effects. Poor posture, kind of that slouched, defeated look. And obviously, stress is never a good thing to be consistently holding in the body. But that is why you're here, to really help to de-stress and just begin to kind of work away the stress that day-to-day life brings, which is, on my eyes, I see it as a very positive thing. Wonderful. Okay. I'm going to turn you around again, if that's all right. Perfect. And we're going to conclude with a little bit of a face massage. I'm going to use just a quick towel to remove some of the excess oil from my hands, because obviously our faces are more prone to showing oily substances than perhaps the neck, other skin texture areas, and we don't want to encourage any sort of acne. That would be definitely not in the spirit of a spa. So, one moment, please. The face massage is just a simple mix of physical stimulation, which I'll be providing, as well as the use of a face roller. Face rollers, skin rollers, whatever you'd like to call them, came into popularity a number of years ago and have stuck around as a massage standby. And they're a wonderful tool that you can use at home, or that you can have used on you by a professional like myself in a spa setting. Very excellent way to, again, encourage blood flow, as well as help to reduce the amount of toxins that we're holding in our face. It's thought to reduce acne, as well as promote kind of a more uniform and natural color to the skin on the face. I don't know how scientifically based those claims are, but I've certainly seen that people who use a face roller consistently are seeing, kind of that glow that we like to see in the face, and I've certainly noticed a little bit less acne. So, not necessarily a professional endorsement or a scientific endorsement, but I definitely think they're worth investing in and utilizing consistently. Let me just pop this off to the side, and we'll get started. So first, if you'll close your eyes, I'm just going to very lightly run the tips of my fingers in that kind of first joint down the face, just to kind of wake up the skin, wake up the muscles in that area, and provide some relaxation. Perfect. All right. Again, I'm just going to work the temples, just now with the tips of my fingers, down to the base of the jaw, working those muscles again, but this time from a little bit of a different angle, working the cheekbones and the muscles there. There's that old adage that smiling uses fewer muscles in the face than frowning, which is why you should smile more. I don't know how true that is per se, but I do know that any kind of activity with the mouth is going to work the muscles in the face, cheekbones, jaw, and it's rare that we are providing massage to these areas. So a lot of tension, toxins can build up, causing some of that redness, some of that acne that we see in those areas. Regular face, head massage can really help to alleviate these symptoms and clear those toxins. Alrighty. Wonderful. And I'm just going to switch over quickly to the face roller. This is a Jade face roller, which is really helpful for controlling inflammation, and in crystal therapy can really be used to target a specific area and help to reduce inflammation and acne, as well as restore kind of the energy balance of an area. I'm going to run it just side to side on the forehead, which is an area of the face that's kind of traditionally neglected in just purely physical face massage, just because there aren't too many muscles up there, but there's an awful lot of skin, so we want to make sure that we are adequately treating it. I'm just running it right along the jawline. Use the narrower edge along either side of the nose and along the cheekbones. Perfect. And just along the upper and lower lip, around that area, and the chin. Just so that the balancing effect is uniformly applied throughout the body. Throughout the face, rather. Wonderful. You're doing so well. You're very, very receptive to this kind of therapy, which is excellent. Wonderful. Alrighty. How are you feeling? Perfect. That is exactly what we like to hear. I think that just about does it for this session. Thank you so much for stopping by Spa Reverie, and we really appreciate your patronage and your time. We know that you're very, very busy, especially this time of year, and we appreciate that you've taken time out of your day to invest in yourself and invest in your health and relaxation. Tomorrow you're going to wake up, you're going to feel extraordinarily refreshed, and throughout the week I think you'll notice that stress just kind of melts away. This is an excellent massage therapy, and it really is just an extraordinarily comprehensive health treatment. So thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.